have never taken the Mach IV test, but if I did, I would wish to get low marks on it. This personality survey was devised by psychologists to test how Machiavellian you are, a psychological trait characterized by manipulativeness, emotional coldness, and an absence of morality. This psychological profile is named after a Renaissance-era Italian gentleman called Niccolò Machiavelli. Considered the father of political science, he was a politician, historian, diplomat, philosopher, and writer. Even today, his book, The Prince, is likely to be on the reading list of every student of political science and the bookshelf of every statesman. But because the advice he gave princes and politicians supposedly required a deceitful and callous mindset, his surname became an adjective for those undesirable characteristics. Perhaps he's been given a worse rap than he deserves though. Some of his advice seems reasonable to me. If I were a political leader, something that I'm clearly not cut out to be, I would probably follow his counsel. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him, he wrote. I agree. After all, just because somebody is in the role of a leader does not automatically mean that he or she is up for the task. As Machiavelli put it, it is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. In other words, you have to show results to be respected. Machiavelli tempered his pragmatism with empathy. The best fortress is to be found in the love of the people. For although you may have fortresses, they will not save you if you are hated by the people. Shakespeare said, the quality of mercy is not strained, meaning one should be generous with it. But Machiavelli advised princes to dole it out with prudence. Too much mercy could backfire on you, so be cruel when necessary to nip a potential menace in the bud. Advice that seems, well, a bit Machiavellian. But it worked for politicians like Cesare Borgia, the illegitimate son of Pope Alexander VI, whose cruelty helped him quell rebellions. Borgia was an inspiration for Machiavelli's theories. The word Machiavellianism makes one of its earliest English appearances in Thomas Nash's 1592 work, Piers Penniless. In a 1611 dictionary, it is described as subtle policy, cunning roguery. Ultimately, Machiavelli's approach was realist, and this led him to ignore the moral implications of his recommendations. Pragmatic or evil? However you want to look at it, his advice has value, reason why it is still followed today by leaders in both the political and corporate worlds. As Machiavelli himself said, since it is my intention to say something that will prove of practical use to the inquirer, I have thought it proper to represent things as they are in a real truth rather than as they are imagined. Let us judge him accordingly. I'm the English Nut. Bye for now. Like this content? Do subscribe. Like, comment, share, tag your friends. From one English Nut to another, thank you.